Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast. The podcast reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. I'm laughing because I just heard Brad turn on his fucking mini split right as the fucking video ended. As always, it is your nerd. You kind of here to host the show. Lots of my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful Thursday night, and it's hot.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Live early and ad-free over on patreon.com/nerdcore, where you can get this episode live early and ad-free before anybody else gets to listen to it in the general public. I just uploaded Do the Right Thing today, so that means that patrons had it for like more than a week. So sometimes, guys, being on the Patreon is way worth it because shit, you're getting these episodes way before anybody else does. But of course, if
by the way.
But yeah, but of course, if you're watching on YouTube right now, pause this video, click on Do the Right Thing, watch that first, and then come watch this. Unless you already watched Do the Right Thing, then keep watching this. But yeah, Brad, today we're gonna be continuing on with some more reviews, and today we're looking at an animated film. We're looking at Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, which is the first ever DC animated film to be released. But before we can go ahead and get into that, Brad, how are you doing?
Doing good. It's my Friday, and yeah.
Yeah, it is your Friday. That's right.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah. You're feeling pretty good, Brad? Did you get up to anything?
Nah, not really. So,
No?
made a PB&J. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Just a PB&J?
Well, some chips, but that was about it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's dinner.
Yeah. I noticed a problem with the last stream.
Yeah, I saw that it like didn't stop.
Yeah, but you don't really hear anything?
Huh.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows? Because we definitely had a little bit of a conversation after we were done with the stream, and I exited out of the fucking, what's it called? Out of the window too. So I don't know, man. It's fine. I have to just cut it out at the end, but yeah, I don't know. Evie Mux, you're weird. That's as much as I can say. You're weird.
Evie Mux had
Brad, I watched this movie today. I also rewatched the first episode of Andor because I'm gonna watch the second episode after we're done here. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna watch the second episode after we're done here because I have to stream after we're done here. But I promise I'm going to get started on Andor. I have to.
One day.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna do it because we have to do it. We have to do the review. We are doing this review. It's just.
I might have to go back rewatch Andor.
Yeah. We got Ironheart to do tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, dude, Brad, I'm terrible, bro. I'm a terrible I cannot do this bullshit where you drop the show in multiple weeks with multiple episodes. At least with Ironheart, it was 6 episodes.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's stupid, bro. It's stupid. Week-to-week television is the best way to go about things, guys. I don't care what your brain rot-ridden brain can't take because it cannot watch a show and wait for a week. I'm sorry. Get to where everybody is here and everybody is normal and who can handle week-to-week television like it used to be.
You feel like, okay, you're sounding like now you're like old man yelling at moon.
I'm sorry, Brad, but I just can't stand this release strategy. I think it's stupid. I think the binge model is stupid. I think the binge model is stupid because as fast as we consume it, it's as fast as it comes out of the zeitgeist.
I don't disagree with you.
I did finish it, even despite Borat the Devil. Yeah. Stacy, tomorrow Ironheart review at around like the usual time that we do things.
Yeah, if you're not on, we're not doing it. So
yeah,
just saying. But I don't disagree with you, Raul. I'm the old man in the room. I came from before streaming when you had to wait a week.
Yes.
I watched Breaking Bad every episode 1 week at a time.
Yes.
with the breaks in between each season.
Commercial breaks too, by the way.
Commercial breaks. And yeah, that's how we did it. I watched all my anime like that. I watched everything like that. So
I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender like that. I watched anime like that. I watched.
Fuck. So to me, that's like that is the old way to do things and how I'm used to it. The dropping 3 at a time, and go,
and then 2 the next week, and then 3 on this week.
That may work if you're just watching it. If you have to review it all, it makes it really difficult. It's like, well, do I just review 1 at a time, or do I review like 3
4 times when you had your seasons in the mail with Netflix? Yuck.
Yes. Stacey knows.
It's stupid, Brad.
It's
stupid. It's stupid, Brad, and it just shows that
it's stupid because it's hard to review it. I don't know if we weren't reviewing stuff like them dropping the whole season of The Bear. Sure, the 3-episode thing.
But at least with The Bear, it was like that from the first season. First season, everything dropped.
Yeah.
Second season, everything dropped. Third season, everything dropped. With the fourth one, everything dropped. Okay, that was the way it worked with The Bear since season 1. Andor had a week-to-week basis.
That's true.
It was a 3-episode premiere, and then it went with a fucking week-to-week fucking basis.
That's absolutely true.
So what you're telling, okay, I am going to save this frustration for the review, and I'm going to save my frustration with this stupid 2-episode weeks, 3-episode weeks, and stuff like that. I'm going to save my frustrations.
What was She-Hulk? Was She-Hulk one?
She-Hulk was week to week. 2 episodes for first week from what's it called for the premiere, and then week to week.
Yeah, even She-Hulk kind of got the week to week treat.
Yeah. But I'm going to save that frustration for the Andor review, and I'm going to probably save it for the Ironheart review too, because I got what I want to say about that. But Brad, with that being said, I did get to watch Mask of the Phantasm today. If not, we wouldn't be making this happen.
Yeah, I know you sent me a message.
Yeah. Completely forgot that this movie was released on 4K. So the new version you watch on Max is this new 4K scan of this movie, which looks fucking spectacular.
Are we gonna go into the spoiler alert before we?
Well, no, I just wanted to bring that up. I just wanted to bring up that it was a new 4K scan.
Yeah.
So it looks fucking fantastic.
Especially that opening.
Yeah. But with that said, yeah, man. I mean, I just that today was my rest day from the gym, so I didn't go to the gym. I'm gonna be doing some streaming after this, so let's go ahead and get ready to do this thing, Brad. Before we can do 15 minutes of just a pure rant, like we've done before.
Hey, it's okay. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I know. With that said, Brad, if you have not watched Mask of the Phantasm, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the film, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerd Court is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off your first order with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. Spoiler, Bruce Wayne's mother is named Martha as well.
How do you know that name? How do you know that name?
Ah, man. What a moment. Brad, introduce him to Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Batman,
Mask of the Phantasm, also known as Batman the Animated Movie, Mask of the Phantasm, is a 1993 American animated romantic superhero film featuring the DC Comics character Batman. I said that really fast. It was directed by Eric Radomski and Bruce Timm and written by Alan Burnett, Paul Dini, Martin Pasco, and Michael Reeves. The film is based on Batman the Animated Series from 1992 to 1995 and is the first film of the DC Animated Universe and the only one to receive a theatrical release. Kevin Conroy... Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., Bob Hastings, and Robert Costanzo reprised their voice roles from Batman the Animated Series, joined by Dana Delany, Hart Bachner, Steve Keach, Abe Vigoda, Dick Miller, and John P. Ryan. Produced between the first and second seasons of the series, the film follows Batman as he reconciles with a former lover, Andrea Beaumont, and faces a mysterious vigilante, the titular
Damn,
Phantasm.
bro, what's with the pronunciations today?
Titular Phantasm, it is hot, who is murdering Gotham City's crime bosses. The plot partly mirrors Mike W. Barr's Batman Year 2 comics book story arc, with the Reaper from its loosely inspiring the Phantasm character made for the film, while also borrowing elements from the Batman Year 1 arc, recounting how Bruce Wayne became Batman and his first attempts to fight crime. Originally planned for a direct-to-video release, Warner Brothers ultimately gave Mask of the Phantasm a theatrical release, condensing its production into a strenuous 8-month schedule. The film was the first theatrical feature film produced by Warner Brothers Animation and was released through the studio's Family Entertainment label on December 25th, 1993, to generally positive reviews from critics, who praised the stylized animation, voice performances, story, and music. Due to the decision to release it in theaters on short notice, Mask of the Phantasm failed at the box office. And its release on home media, it became financially successful. Until the limited release of Batman the Killing Joke in 2016, Mask of the Phantasm was the only animated Batman film to be given a theatrical release, as well as the only one to receive a full theatrical release until the Lego Batman movie in 2017.
I actually heard really good things about the Lego Batman movie, Brad.
So have I. I mean, you can't go wrong with Lego Batman.
Yeah.
What we got? I think we gotta do the based on Batman by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. We gotta. Bill Finger took a while to get his name put back on there. Produced by Benjamin Melniker, Michael Uslan, starring Kevin Conroy. I went through all that. Edited by Al Breitenbach. Music by Shirley Walker. Release date December 25th, 1993. Running time 78 minutes. Budget $6 million. Box office $5.6 million.
All right, man. So, Brad, so you were telling me you watched this movie back when you were a kid, in the theater?
I think. I was 6 when it came out, but I think I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. Well, because you said you watched Terminator 2.
Yeah, I watched Terminator 2 when I was 5.
Yeah, so this came out
the year
Brad, no. Brad, Terminator 2 came out in 91, bro.
Oh.
You were not 5. You were not
4.
6.
I was 4 then.
Really? Are you sure you watched Terminator 2 in
91? Do you say 91?
Yes, July 3rd, 1991.
Yeah, I was 4 or 5.
Your dad took you to watch Terminator 2?
That's pretty fucking good, from what I remember. I don't remember the movie necessarily, but I remember, I have faint images going into the theater there.
Okay. So you would have been 6. Yes, you would have been 6 in 93.
I would have been 6. Well, when was this released?
December 3rd, I believe December 3rd? December 25th on Christmas.
7. I would have been 7.
Yeah. Well, fucking December 25th. Would you have gotten it December 25th to go see this movie?
It's a possibility.
Yeah. But I mean,
I did love Batman as a kid. By the
yeah,
way,
yeah.
As most kids did.
Young folks, back then, if you wanted to know when the movie time was showing, you had to check the newspaper, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or actually go drive by the theater because they had the movie times.
Yeah. Most of the time, the times were on the newspaper.
Yeah, most times you had to check the newspaper or drive by, and they were on the outside.
Yeah.
Shown.
But Brad, I loved the animated series when I was a kid. I mean, one of my favorite series ever. I mean, that one, Brave and the Bold, Batman Beyond. I mean, some of my favorite series as a kid. But I had never gotten around to watching this movie. I watched several other Batman films from animated, but I had never gotten around to the first one, which is crazy. I really like this movie, Brad. I really like the villain of the Phantasm. I think he makes for a really interesting villain.
Doesn't it kind of? I mean, the villain is kind of similar to the same styling as Batman. So when you first see them, you're like, "Is this going to really work?" But I mean, Um, it's kind of a spooky horror esque kind of take, and then like them just like disappearing.
Yeah,
That's kind of the creepiest part of it.
yeah. And of course, you have the Joker in here, which is great. You know,
Oh
you
yeah,
have Mark Hamill's legendary performance as the voice as the Joker. You have the incredible Kevin Conroy as well as his voice as Batman. And
you
you know, as
you
much as
missed
I
that
love
voice.
this movie,
I missed that
this
voice.
huh?
I missed that voice.
Dude, that's the thing. It's like watching this movie. Yes, it's great, and I really liked it. And I enjoyed it, but it also kind of made me sad because it reminds me that Kevin Conroy isn't with us anymore, and it's like this is such an iconic voice that defined my childhood and your childhood as well, and a lot of other people's childhoods, probably Stacy's as well.
Yeah. Well,
But
Stacey, Stacey age.
Brad, what are your initial thoughts on Mask of the Phantasm?
I can't deny I absolutely love this movie. I mean, it's nostalgia probably based quite a bit of it, but it is based on the Batman animated series, which to me is probably one of the best animated series ever made, stylistically and voice acting wise. The intro to this is freaking amazing. I totally forgot about that. Just the buildings, going by the buildings, and then kind of being like almost 3D esque look. I thought that was great. I enjoy the kind of the story of this of Batman did have a love, but then he tried to regard that, and then he tries to make his parents proud, and then she leaves for some reason, and he thinks it's him. And as any Batman does, he internalizes that, and he becomes even more Batman.
Yeah,
And then, she comes back into his life and he learns, oh no, her father was with the wrong people. And then we get some Joker lore thrown into there that I, totally forgot about, that he was a gangster. And I totally forgot about that. He was a gangster who
mm-hmm.
fell into a vat and turned him into the Joker. I totally forgot that. And so then you get that Phantasm versus Joker part of the movie, and I don't know. I really enjoyed the story in this. I enjoy the plot. I love that the Joker's there because I think the Phantasm isn't necessarily a complete villain. The
No,
Joker's a complete villain, and the
yeah,
gangsters are complete villains. And I love that they signify what's the thing wrong with Gotham is not necessarily the characters that you have in like the Joker and all of the kind of the broken characters. It's that there's crime and gang violence throughout Gotham.
yeah. Yep, Pinnacle Batman. Hamill and Conroy are the voices when you read the comics. I 100% agree, Stacey. Those are the voices that I imagine when I read the comics. It's like I don't imagine Affleck. I don't imagine Benson. I don't imagine what's it called, fucking Nicholson or Heath Ledger. Even though Heath Ledger is an incredible Joker, I imagine Conroy and I imagine Mark Hamill.
But and if I mean they played Batman and Joker more than anyone else if you look at that 92 to 95 number
I know.
plus
That's
all the
crazy.
movies
Plus the movies. Yep.
plus who knows
Video
what else.
games.
Yeah, exactly.
Video games. Yep. Yeah. Shit, and even in like I think Conroy came out in one of the DC like television shows, the what's it called, the CW stuff.
Hmm.
And I know that Mark Hamill was in there as well, kind of playing a little bit of the Joker, but not really the Joker. Um, but yeah, man. Look, man, like you look at it, and the Phantasm isn't going around for like regular people, bro. He's going around for crime bosses.
For certain, like three main, and then I guess the Joker thrown in there. But
Yeah,
it's
and
three
that's why
main.
I don't really see, the Phantasm as like a straight up villain.
No, it's an anti-hero personality to me. I mean, are they doing something that you would consider wrong because murder's wrong and all that? Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of like how the Punisher. We see the Punisher. Punisher isn't out there
Yeah,
to like kill like regular people. He's out there to kill what he considers, from his moralistic view, his morals as bad people.
yeah, and you can't blame Phantasm, aka Andrea. You can't blame her, right?
No, no. What after you learn, and I love that they tell that whole story of how her father, what is he like? Basically, the accountant in a way, and
Yeah,
he just you know, he got into debt and he tried to steal their money, and then he goes to pay him back, and they still kill him.
So kill him. I thought it was so interesting that they decided to go with a route here with like a love story and have Bruce like propose and like he what's it called and he actually what's it called lets Andrea know that he's Batman, which is like something that isn't
You thought he would never do.
you wouldn't think that Bruce would do that type
He
of
would
thing.
never trust anyone as much as he trusts Alfred with that.
Yeah, which is funny because it's like Brad Alfred's like like I fucking wiped your ass like like wow fucking like Phantasm is early day Red Hood since they hadn't established Jason Todd in the series yet. Yup.
That's yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, but and
I
I
love the
love by the
character.
way I love Alfred in this movie too.
Yeah. Alfred's 2 scenes of him just walking out with drinks and going, huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect comedic timing in this movie. But I love the stylistic designs in this. I really do like the look of Phantasm.
Yeah, dude.
And really, I'd seen this so many times as a kid before. Like I knew, with this watch, I know who the villain is under there. But I remember as a kid, I didn't realize until it was shown that was Andrea Beaumont, that was her, because they had the whole voice changer thing. You thought this was a real creepy like freaking dude, like some Hush character, and
Yeah.
it's Bruce's long lost love.
Dude, it's kind of crazy like they released this so quick into the theater and like without any, proper marketing because I think if you would have properly marketed this,
Oh,
it would have done great.
I
And
guarantee you, like at that time when I was a kid, Batman was huge. Batman's still huge, but Batman.
of
I had,
course.
I had a Batman birthday party with the Batman cake. Yeah, like I mean that was the superhero at that time.
Yeah. But this movie was still successful because of that the home release and because of that we have this expansive DC animated universe, bro.
Yeah, and I had the VHS. I believe that burned up in the fire, but I did have the VHS. Probably wore that out.
Yeah. And there's so much influences of this movie and the animated series in like the Batman now. And like what's it called? Matt Reeves' The Batman. And you see so much of what like Robert Pattinson's character and how his like inner psyche works.
Yeah.
And the way that he's constantly at war with himself. Like Bruce is at war with himself here in this movie.
Yeah, and I think the closer like your Batman, like your real life Batman movies try to stick to kind of the animated series, the better it's going to overall be. Because the animated series, again, is one of the best things ever made for television.
Yeah. But like I said, Brad, this is the first one. And because it's the first one, I do think that there's just, other movies that I think do it better than this one. But like, to me, my favorite DC animated movie is what's it called? Flashpoint. I think Flashpoint's incredible. It's probably one of the best ones that they've ever released. I love Justice League War. If we ever do get the chance to do it, I know that I did watch a little bit of the Dark Knight Returns Part 1. Never got to watch Dark Knight Returns Part 2. But there are so many movies in this universe of films. So I think this one has like the first one and it's like really good, but I don't think it's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and give Mask of the Phantasm an 8.5 out of 10, Brad. I think it's really fucking good.
Pretty high for roll.
Yeah, Brad, what's your final verdict on the movie?
Fucking 10 out of 10. I love this movie. I absolutely adore this movie. It being first out of first is again a foundational animated movie for the DC universe, which I have to add on to that. And also, like, let's be real here, Phantasm is too cool.
Yeah, the design is just fucking awesome.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah. You got to finish it. RoboCop as Batman works pretty well in part 2.
I watched a clip. Speaking of RoboCop, since Stacey brings this up, I watched a clip on I can't remember if it was like a YouTube short or TikTok, and it was where they take RoboCop's suit off, and I don't know if I ever remember. And it's literally just like his head with his lungs, and then like his hand over here, and I'm like, God damn. You could have just made the hand robotic too.
Yup. What's the next animated film to come after this? From the DC animated universe. Fuck, dude, this is gonna be what fucking.
Oh wait, here.
Let's
Batman
see.
animated series, Superman.
Batman and Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero in
Oh yeah,
1998.
that kind of makes sense. Freeze
Yeah.
was huge character.
Yeah. And then you get Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker,
Oh yeah.
Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, Batman and Harley Quinn, Justice League and the Fatal Five. Okay.
Okay, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker is terrific.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the Batman Beyond series too. So
Yeah.
I liked what they did with that. I always wanted kind of a movie of that.
Yeah. Did they ever make movies for the Superman series?
The Dark Knight's first night of this short film.
No, but like the Superman series, because I know
They
had
got Lobo,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
The digital
It's
series.
just there's been so many fucking movies, bro.
Justice
like-
League versus. I mean, would you consider that because Superman's in that the Justice League?
No, but I'm talking about like a straight up Superman animated film. Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, why doesn't this one have like all the movies? Where's the Justice League movies and all that? Like, what the fuck?
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh wait, comic book? No, that's comic books.
I'm not gonna go to IMDb because I know I'm gonna have a fucking big.
Not really outside of just Justice League.
Yeah, say Justice League films. Okay, yeah, because I watched a little bit of the Superman animated series back in the day. That was great. Justice League Unlimited. I mean, great shows.
I didn't know Eric. I forgot Will Friedle, who played Boy Meets
Superman
World.
Red Sun. They did make Superman Red Sun.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that was like 2020. But yeah.
Did you know Will Friedle, the Eric Matthews in Boy Meets World, the brother to Corey, played was the voice of Terry McGinnis?
I did not know that.
Huh.
I did not know that, Red. Well, yeah. Well, with that being said, that concludes our review of Batman Mask of the Phantasm. And of course, thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore_, Instagram at the nerdcore, Letterboxd at the nerdcore, TikTok at the nerdcore, Patreon.com/nerdcore, and our Discord link is in the description below. If you're watching us on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video that drops to the channel. And if you made it this far, drop the bat emoji in the comments. That's how I know that y'all made it this far into the review. Drop the bat emoji. If you're listening to us on your favorite podcast app of choice, leave a 5-star review and follow us so you don't miss more episodes of our podcast. With that said, though, we also do want to thank our patrons. Without them, this is not possible. And because you're a patron, you do get access to this episode live, early, and ad-free. And you're able to talk to us just like Stacy has been talking to us this whole time. Brad, can you tell them about our executive producer, Shane?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk or on Twitter at thrifted.il or go buy something from the stuff you got at dpop.com/PrisonCityVintage.
Yes, sir. So Stacy, is there a difference between the DC animated universe and the DC universe animated original movies?
The fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
The whoop?
Because to me, the DC animated universe is I thought it was all the fucking movies. Remember to see Superman movie. We won't get a crypto film otherwise. We do. We don't want Krypton. That sci-fi show that dropped like some years ago that everybody forgot about. We don't want Krypton. We want a crypto movie. Crypto and the Super Friends, like whatever the fucking his teammate animal friends that show that I remember back in the day, if I remember correctly, was a show. But all I know is that Crypto does hang out with a couple of other dogs. But Brad, Stacey, what's the difference? Because I thought that like all the animated movies were in a connected universe. Who the fuck knows? Yeah. Brad, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love all of y'all. We love you guys. If you're patrons, if you're listeners on the podcast, if you're subscribers and you're watching on YouTube, and if you haven't subscribed, we still love you. If you're reading up on us on our website, we love you guys so fucking much. We thank you guys always for being amazing people and supporting us in everything that we do. Check out our review of Do the Right Thing. Go and check that out. I think it was a great review that we had, and we did a great job on it. And check out the other reviews that we have on the channel. Brad, let's go ahead and get them the hell out of here.
All right, Roll. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to all the listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, all I got to say is turn on that bat signal. Young Yoda out.